See the little light on in there? I mean, it is just, why do I always do that? No, we're going to the palette. I will not drop the palette. I will not drop the palette. I will not drop the palette. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Whether you were new or you were returning, I want to say welcome back. I am oh so glad to be sitting here. You have no idea. My name is Stephanie, hence the name of the channel. If you are new and you don't know what I'm talking about, you may want to check out some of my life update videos. That will take you up to what I'm about to tell you now, so that you will be all caught up. For this video, we do have the Ice Cream Beauty for the month of September, August, and July. We're just gonna roll the intro, and then I will be back to tell you what is going on. Hey guys, please remember to subscribe if you have not. Rate the video thumbs up and turn on your bell so you're notified each and every time I upload. Thanks. Okay guys, I did film a video. I don't know which one you're going to see first, but something happened directly after that. Now, I was thinking about just doing a get ready with me and going and sitting down and talking with you. But I'm just going to touch on it briefly. I was all ready to come back and I did my first video. I was tired. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I am sleep deprived, putting my house together. That's all I can say in my defense. So I got up in the middle of the night, super thirsty, as I sometimes do. I went to the freezer, and mind you, this is a new house. So I opened the freezer. I pulled out what I thought was water. And I looked at it and it was slushy. My first thought was, the freezer's broken. I got to call the landlord in the morning. I'm not looking at it like it's slush. It's not frozen. See, I have bottles of water that are all over the house sometimes because I will open them up and I will, drink them throughout the day. So if I don't finish one, I set it down, put the top on it. And at the end of the night, I have a habit of going around the house and collecting all the bottles I see because I know they're from that day because I do this every single night. And I will put them in the freezer. And then during the night, they're like half frozen. I will go ahead and drink them. Well, I pulled this thing out. I looked down and there was a little bottle of water sitting in front of me. Not enough to actually freeze, so that's why it was sitting there. So I put it in there and then I shook it up and I took a big old swig and I had a mouthful and something immediately said, something is very wrong. And I spit it out, and when I did, I got the whiff. It was bleach water. It was bleach water, I kid you not. A friend of mine had done this years ago, inadvertently at someone else's house. Didn't know they had bleach water in the refrigerator and drank some. Now, hers, unfortunately, was not as diluted as mine, but I remembered immediately because I was the one who called the Poison Control Center to try and help her, and they said, don't let it come back up. Have her drink milk. Well, your girl doesn't drink milk. This girl doesn't drink milk. I barely ever have milk in my refrigerator, so that was not a thing. So I didn't know what to do, and just looking at more water, and I was like, no, I can't. So I grabbed the roll, I stuffed it in my mouth. Now, did I call 911? Did I go to the emergency room? Not at that moment, no. I had a doctor's appointment that morning coming up. I was like, all right, I'm going to be in the doctor's at 6 hours. So I sat in the kitchen for like 15 minutes and I waited and I waited and I waited. My throat was on fire and I didn't feel well, but I wasn't like, oh, my heart wasn't racing because hers was. And I was very scared. I made myself stay up until I went to the doctor's. And then of course they sent me to the hospital. I did get one of those things put down my throat and there was some burning. If you will notice, my voice is different. I can hear it in my ears and I can hear it when I record. Now, what is happening now, though it is better, and now you're talking 2.5 weeks ago. What will happen is I will talk sometimes, and if I talk too much, which there's a lot to cover in this video, I will talk and words will come out, like I'll say a word and it'll skip a word, say a word, skip a word. And that is just because my vocal cords, I guess. Anyway, I'm here, and that is what counts. That is what's important, and I'm very glad to be because there could have been a quite possibility that something bad could happen, worse than it did. So I'm okay. It's still like there. It was very hard for me after that to like drink a bottle of water because I was like, whoa, but I did. And I am back to drinking my water. Maybe not as much as I used to, but we will get there. All right. Enough said. If you are not familiar with this channel, I do not I do talk a lot, but not like that. We are a beauty channel. This is what we do here. We do everything beauty from A to Z. I like to cover everything in between. Your girl is on a very strict budget. I should say, a lot of boxes for September because your girl just needs to catch up. What you all saw before in my decluttering video, and there's just so much more. I did create a look. The look is held up beautifully, I may add. I just looked at it before I sat down. My base has been on, I want to say, for about 7 hours, okay? It is KVD Good Apple Foundation, okay? We have a lot coming, and if you just want to be part of something really spectacular, please hit that subscribe button. Become part of this family, because you can't find a greater bunch of people. I'm not about perfect. You can be yourself here. Eyescream Beauty is what we have on the agenda for tonight. However, not one, not two, no, not even three, really, because we are also giving away June's subscription box, and that was my 10 out of 10 box, okay? We will call a winner in this video, and not only that, this video, I will pop off 3 separate giveaways. Oh, and this is imperative. Please, 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 remember to give the video a thumbs up. If you like unboxings, if you like quirky people like myself who don't worry about being perfect, please remember to put the bell on and bring me up to speed on what's going on with you guys, because there are a lot of you that I have not spoken to in, what, over a month now? So let's have some fun. Now, guys, this box does come sent to me in PR. For the month of September, I did pause this box. And so I don't have the box. I do have the bag. And wait till you see it. I think it's very good. $25 a month. Shipping is free. In my state, there is tax. And you are guaranteed 5 to 7 full-size items. Guaranteed value, I think, of $100. Guys, we have been going way over $100, okay? Now, they do have a bag subscription, and we will go over that as well. That is $12.50 plus $4 for shipping. I don't think it's gone up, right? Box always has a theme. Bag, you will get a card there as well telling you what month it is. This is fall into fall. So I think that's very cute. There's the card. Always has a lot of information. I'm loving that. I do have August box here and August bag. We are quickly, and I mean quickly, going to run down the products, and I will tell you my standout products, at least in my opinion, okay? I do have a code as well. I always forget it. I will put it here on the screen. It is SIMPLESTEPH. It is not a typo, so that will save you money off your first subscription. They do have a shop. It will save you off the shop as well. Let's go ahead and get into this. Now, I'm going to save what I have on my eyes for last. In this box, we do have an item from a brand that I have been keeping my eye on. You guys have heard me talk about it. This is the Duochrome Sparkle Shadow by Chantico Beauty. Now, it says, you guys had such a positive reaction to these that we have worked with Chantico on this brand's new shade. These shadows are beyond soft and creamy, as well as pigmented and non-creasing. And I can attest to that, guys. It says this particular shade shifts from pink to purple, with the shimmer also shifting blue and green. I knew it. Guys, I didn't read that. I did not read that. You will see that in my, when I show you this. Oh, it's just so pretty. I can see like a purple, a blue, there's like a pink, but then also, depending on which way the light is, it's almost like a teal. So I guess we'll dip in and see. Okay, all right, listen. This stuff is so creamy and it doesn't crease. I just want to show you, like, there's almost a, I want to say like a purple on there too somehow. Oh, there it is. See the purple? Okay, can we show it? And you see like the green blue? I mean, wow. Okay, that is amazing. It does come in this little container, which is, I think, very, very cute. It's plastic. Thank goodness, your girl's always dropping things, but I didn't drop this one. If you don't want a bunch of like pink, you know, bam, you don't have to, because when you take these shadows and you shear them out, like I'm going to do right now, just with my finger. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing that on your eyes, but you can take a brush and blend them out. All you get is just a wash, and it's very pretty. That is like an everyday thing. That's a look in itself right there. Boom. Now, the second thing, this we did receive in an Ipsy. Now, this, I did not use this, but I'm not a big highlighter girl. I do have another one. And this is your first time here. If I don't drop something, question if it's really me or not, okay? Just saying. Okay. It didn't break. It didn't break. It didn't break. I dropped the other one from, I remember specifically, I'm like, oh, that highlighter's wrecked. I picked it up. Nope, it didn't break. Glow Light by So Rich Cosmetics. It's $15. It says the Glow Light highlighter is perfect for those who want a radiant, natural looking glow. Please don't mind the nails moving, you know. Anyway, there we have it. It is So Rich. Looks very white, but from the side, it looks like it almost has, I don't know, dare I say gold, very light gold if it is there, but it's not stark white, I don't believe, but I could be wrong. It just says Glow Light highlighter is perfect for those who want a radiant, natural looking glow, providing a luminous finish that lasts all day long. The highlighter is versatile and can be used on any skin tone, making it the perfect go-to for any occasion. I do use it on the inner corner of my eyes, my brow bone, you know. I have been known to put it on occasion here and there. I always try to pass these along to someone who will use them. So this has not been touched. So, you know, again, we will put this in the giveaway pile. All right, so that is the second item. The third item is something that I'm happy to get. I do have one of them, but in a different shade. So that was cool. I actually used both of these today. I did mix them. And that is the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eyeshadow Base. This is $22. Now, I didn't drop it. I got it. It could be hard plastic, but I think it may be glass. I've had this for a minute, and I do use it. It is the medium, okay? But that is the one that I mixed with the one that I got in this box. Okay, so see how pretty? And there is the shade. Now, if you have any discoloration over your eyes, or you like bright colors and you want them to pop and be true to form, you would use a white to bring out lighter pastels or perhaps some neons. Now, what I did was, because I was using darker tones, I have to get rid of all the veinies. I went ahead and I mixed both of these. I mixed it on the back of my hand and then I applied it to my eyes. Mixing them was a perfect match and I liked it. It's a good primer. And I recommend always putting a primer down, especially when you're working with the tones I have on my eyes right now. It's just as simple as this. Eye primers will put a barrier between your skin and the eyeshadows. Okay, so that was $22. Now, this I thought was very cute. If I were you, I would go through the bottom of this if you get this. It comes with a little square thing at the bottom that sits it in there perfectly. This is from ZC Cosmetics, and I said it wrong in my other video. I'm just so used to saying Ziza, but it's not. It's ZC. This is the Galactic Matte Liquid Lipstick. It is $25. It says this matte liquid lipstick is part of the soon-to-be launched Galactical collection, but we are able to get you guys one more piece from that collection before its official US launch. Okay, so we had the highlighter the last time and it looked like a spaceship, okay, which totally on theme. You see the little things on there? That's a planet, and this actually comes off, okay? So do yourself a favor, take it out from the bottom and do not grab that, because when I did, it popped right off. So I just almost did it again because I did put some, what is that called? E6000 or the Dollar Tree version of it on here and it was fine, but I wouldn't go pulling on it because you don't want to loosen it up. I think it's just something like cute to add to it. Now, here's the component that it comes in. Now I will swatch it for you. I did try it on. I don't know if I'll show you a picture really quick. I might put it up here because I did film myself with it on. But it does have a nice doe foot. It says ZC Interstellar Discovery Velvet Lip Cream. Let me tell you something. Exactly how they describe it right there, I couldn't describe it any better. It has one of those doe foots that hugs your lips. And the thing with this is, it's just not my shade. I don't do dark colors. Now, since I did use it, it is mine, and I will have it. And it's nice to have my collection because if I can find a shade that I can pop in the middle and do like a nice ombre and lighten it up, I will absolutely use this because it was super comfortable. Put like a nice gloss on top of it. With me, thus far, from the two things that I've tried, actually put my hands on and tried, I like both. Now, I have seen a couple things I do want an eyeshadow palette from, but your girl can't afford not one more eyeshadow palette. Not right now. No. This right here is $25, which isn't like crazy expensive. And when I put it on my lips, it went on very nicely because that applicator does hug your lips. It was very opaque. So, I mean, if you like a cranberry-ish, like burnt, I want to say it's almost like rosewood or cedar maybe. I don't know. It's a very nice color and it's a fall color. Last item, which is what I have on my eyes. First, let me read about it really quick. This is the Secret Grove palette. Now, I do know that this is a collab between Eyescream Beauty and Gourmande Girls. Now, they have collabed before and I did like that palette as well. This is what it looks like. This is the carton. And I think the packaging is so stinking cute, even down to the lettering on the top, guys. And then the little window, you see the little light on in there, even the foliage here. I just think the whole packaging is adorable, all right? And then, of course, you do have the ingredients on the back. We'll pause that. So it is cruelty-free, definitely, and it is good for 12 months. Listen, over here, if you're new, we don't listen to that. This is supposed to mean green initiatives. So right about here, guys, I'm going to pop in swatches of this and all the important stuff about the palette. It does have a mirror there. So there's the color story. As you can see, you have those beautiful row of greens. There's some oranges and yellows. There's a very, very nice burgundy and cranberry. And then you have a very cool tone or maybe neutral brown. I'm not sure. I have to look at it a little closer. But oh my gosh. Then you have, I believe, what is a satin. But we will see this when we swatch it out. Okay, so there is the color story. Again, very, very pretty. It is a beautiful 12-pan palette. I am super excited to dive into it. It is definitely, to me, a fall palette. You know, if you want some fall inspiration, there you go. Okay, so there you saw it. Freshly, without being marked up, you saw the swatches. I did try to capture it in the sunlight. I was chasing the sun around and it wasn't cooperating all that much. I did use the mirror this time. So that is definitely a fall palette. I did show you the shifting of these two shimmers right here. This one surprised me because I do have both of these shimmers on. Now, I do like the palette because it does go from light to dark. Okay, I love that. For me, two shimmers, it's okay. I would rather have one more. That's my personal preference anyway, but okay, so I did go in with this. It was more like a lemony yellow on me. So I went ahead and I added a little bit of this, which is a little darker, like orangish color. And then I added a little more of this, which is more like a peachy color, okay? So I got that to be in the front. Now, that's exactly what I wanted because I wanted to go into this. Now, I forgot myself that when I put anything that has a lot of red in it, it's going to lean pink on me. Always has. Some very rare instances I can get a red to be a true red. It doesn't go even the slightest bit pink. However, this one did. I mean, I wasn't mad that it did that because I wanted kind of a sunsetting type look, like in the evening, you know, I don't know, just like with the cranberry hue and just with the sunsetting type thing. That's what I was inspired by. And I know probably people are going to do a lot of the greens, you know, but so I kind of thought outside the box a little bit. I added this one to the middle or like over to the end, and then I just popped this on my outer corner. That was how I did. I did my lower lash with this. I put this all over the tail part of my crease from the middle over this shimmer here. Since watching and playing with this, since I did that clip, I can tell you that this definitely shifts from like a greeny gold, but there's also, when you look at it, it's kind of like almost like a pewter or like a gunmetal gray in there as well. At least on me anyway. I was just curious, like, you know, putting the flash on my phone and just kind of moving my eye around to see the different things. It was very, very pretty. Very unexpected, I will say that, okay? So this shimmer surprised me too, because that is what I have on the inner portion of my lid, okay? And I took it from the inner corner all the way over and I blended it in because I like a lighter inner corner. If you've been with me for a while, you do know that. And then I finished it off with a little bit of the brown on the outer part of my lower lash. And this all the way up to, I want to say, about the third. And I blended it out with this. So I use a lot of these shadows. Now, what can I tell you about this palette? I can tell you that the mattes are very, very good. The shimmers are very good as well. I will say that for me, now this is just me being, you know, picky and just because I like shimmers, I would have done without one of these greens. I mean, I think that they're close enough. I mean, I know they're different. They are. If you look at them, they are definitely a different undertone. This one is darker. I would have definitely kept that one. But out of these two right here, I would have taken one and put a green shimmer. A light to mid-tone shimmer, okay? Whether it be multi-chrome or just a straight shimmer. Because I would have liked to extend it from the inner corner shade just to tie in the green a little bit. That's just me. I didn't wear any lashes today, guys, because I wanted you to see the look, okay? I really wanted to pile the shades on. I really wanted to test them out. I wanted a good feel for them. I know Gourmande girls, I have one of their older palettes, and I'm not saying it's bad by any means, but you can tell that they are improving on their formula. They just launched two for Halloween, I believe. One was, I think it's called Halloween palette. I don't remember. I didn't get that one. I got the Nightshade palette that I have not yet touched because I haven't been able to. This palette, now I'm not sure if it's available over on Eyescream Beauty site. I will check. Guys, at the time of filming, this box is still available over on Eyescream Beauty. You can get it for $25 plus 4 extra products, or you can get it on the Gourmande Girls website for $29.99, I believe. And I do not have a code for Monday Girls, but there are plenty of people who do. Matter of fact, Riri from the Brutally Honest Beauty has one. I will link it down below. Anyway, these are some spectacular mattes. They really are. The shimmers, they really surprised me. They did things I didn't think they were going to do. And granted, this eye look has been on forever, guys, like a lot of hours, all right? So that is the box. Congratulations once again to Eyescream Beauty and Monday Girls. I think you guys make a good team. You know I don't tell no one secrets, right? Over here, if somebody tells me something in confidence, I keep it in confidence. But I will say this. Next month's boxes, it's going to be a very good box, and you don't want to miss it. Remember, I do have a code, so, you know, if you ever wanted to try them. So, hey guys, the random comment picker has spoken. That thing was getting rusty. So, yes, this person has 48 hours to get a hold of me. Congratulations. You have won the June Eyescream Beauty Box, which, remember now, was a 10 out of 10 box for me. Also, please don't be discouraged because there are 3 more opportunities in this video. Spoiler alert, you're going to want to watch till the end. Also, a friendly reminder, please give the video a thumbs up. That will really help me out. Now let's get back to the video. Let's go over the back. We're just going to very quickly run it down. And this is $12.50 plus $4 for shipping. I do have the code that will save you. This one you get 3 to 5 items in it. The value is there and I will show you why. I saw this already and I was like, oh, this is really cute. But I haven't touched anything in the bag. So the Bella Pierre Eye Look Essentials Kit. I'm not going to take each thing out because this is what I'm giving away for the giveaway, okay? It comes with 4 products in it. So essentially everything you need, I want to say, to create, to create a look. And that is another thing with Eyescream Beauty. You will always get a palette in every single subscription. Either or, you're still getting a palette, guaranteed, and I will show you. This is considered as one item, all right? So you have the eye primer from Bella Pierre. I do have this. I have used it. Kind of reminds me of Stuck on You, that eye primer. So we have it's a neutral palette. Now we have a colorful palette here. We have a neutral palette here. So they're trying to appease like both. And then you have a shimmery liquid eyeshadow, and then you have a liner, okay? And everything goes together, so that's cool. Now I have never tried Bella Pierre shadows, right? Never. So I can't comment on them. This kit alone right here is $50. And remember, you're paying total $16.50 plus tax. Right, this one item, paid prescription, what, 3 times almost over? Okay, and then we do have 2 items from Rachel Couture, which I have tried the brand and I do like it, all right? We have the lip gloss, which, okay, thank you. This is so very pretty. Okay, that's awesome. And that color is stunning. Like that is, okay, this color is right up my alley for sure. But I'm giving it to one of you guys, okay? There's the box it comes in. Look how pretty that is. Very fancy looking, you know. And that is valued at $12, okay? So that right there is $62. And then we have the Rachel Couture setting powder. It says translucent, and this is $20 on its own. So right there, that is what? $62, $72, $82 for a $16 subscription. Wow, you cannot beat it. And these are full-size products, guys. These might be like a smaller palette, but it's still a full-size product, and there's 4 items in one thing. I'm loving it. If you like this, they got you covered, is what I'm trying to say. When we do this giveaway, remember, September bag, okay? So that's what you're gonna have to remember. Now, for August, there are 5 items. Now, I got it sent to me in PR. I did not get a chance to go over it. And again, to Becca, I am so sorry. The first item we have is from Earth Harbor. I have this product and I use it all the time. It is the Mermaid Milk. Now guys, I won't say that it's an exact dupe, but it is less expensive and it does moisturize your skin without making it like greasy or anything. There is a product by Kate Somerville. I will try and insert it here if I can remember, or at least put the name up here. It's her moisturizer that makes you like really hydrated and glowy. Definitely hydrates, and it even smells the same. And not only that, it has that same like color, but Earth Harbor's more natural products, I believe, or more organic, and they're made in small batches. Then we have the second item. There you go, right there, all right? And this is in the shade number 50. I did get one of these in my box. Now, I didn't get a chance to try everything on in that box. I am going to tap that palette, though. I will show you why. I was looking at this and I'm like, oh, it's an oil. No, it's definitely not an oil. This right here is, again, Beauty for Certain, and this is what the component looks like. And guys, that is the shade. It says Matte Liquid Lipstick by Beauty for Certain. It's $22. It says this matte liquid lipstick goes on smooth and stays in place. Get the look you want without the hassles of reapplying. That means it stays put. Not my shade. It's a little dark and it's a little like on the burnt side for me. I did swipe it on my lips. Again, if I could lighten it up in the middle, which I can, and I will definitely get use from it. That's valued at $22, all right? Then June's box, this brand was in there. This is the Charmacy brand. Now guys, this is so cool. I'm trying to make this video like under 40 minutes. There's 3 boxes and there is a 1 announcement, and I have to show you the 3 prizes because that's how you're going to know whether you're going to win which prize. I'm amazed at the liner, okay? Because it's just so pretty. And I'm like, okay, I need that in my life. I sure do. So when you look at it, it's got that like blurple purple, but no, I'm going to build it all up so y'all can see it. I did a thin line before, but I want to really show you that thing. So I'm going to let it sit and we're going to come back to it after the palette when I do the recap, okay? Sorry, this video's all over the place. The shimmer is $10. And again, it just says to complement our eyeshadow collaboration. Again, that word again, collaboration. It says we have decided to include one of our Mermaid Scales signature pigment powders. It offers a very intense color. Mermaid Scales Cosmetics has also offered a discount with code Eyescream on their entire site. Well, you know I'm going over there. I didn't read that far, and that was my mistake, but I'm going to check it out. I don't know how long it's going to last, hopefully for a while. So if you see something on this site, anything over there, maybe the palette, I don't know. The palette is from the same here, okay? Mermaid Scales. All right, so that is going in your box, okay? So there you go. Now, the last thing that I want to show you is this. You know me, I love some color, but it's not like all color, and I'll show you why. So, it's very pretty. Now, I think it's very pretty, and it can definitely be used for fall because you have the dark purples, you have the dark green, you have the dark blue, you even have, it's a bright orange. It's looking brighter on camera than it actually is in the pan. You have a tan here. I mean, so it can be definitely neutralized. I want to say it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 true mattes, right? And then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say they're like probably shimmer / satins because this one looks a little more sparkly, but again, it's a lighter color. This one is definitely a satin. This one is definitely a satin. This one's definitely a satin. This one and this one, I want to say, are maybe like a shimmer, but a more subdued shimmer. So if you don't like a lot of texture on your eyes, that would be perfect. Now these two, that's me, baby, right there. The green and the blue. Now I don't do a lot of blue, but see, this is not blue. This is faking me out. Oh, they're both duochromes. Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't know that. Did not swatch this palette out. And now I'm really upset with myself that I didn't do it. When it's a new brand, I'm always wanting to like kind of like go a little extra. You see the purple? You see the purple? The purple is the green, okay? Because they have the blue at the bottom. Look in the middle shade, that's a purple. So when you look at this one, it looks like a blue. But to me, it looks like a purple. It's like a pinky purple. This one is like a blue blurple. But when you look at it, it's a green. I'm just gonna insert a clip if I can get it. If not, I apologize. And it definitely goes with this. You see that blue? It's a blue, but it's not just a blue. When I hold my hand down, I'm seeing like a very dark, like royal blue almost. Then I turn my hand just a little bit, like a blurple. Then I put my hand in front of the light, it's pink. And then when I turn my hand, it's gold. Trust me when I say, I see 4 different colors on here. And you can see it's almost like a black base to it. I do have it on my eyes, and then I did go over it with the green one from Danessa Myricks. It's very hard to see with a line. See, I have the line here, right? But when you spread it out, I mean, you can absolutely put this all over your lids, I'm sure. Or you can just really do like a nice wing. Very, very pretty. It definitely goes with the palette. So yeah, I can't wait to dive into this. I'm very excited to try this out. So let's recap. This is your box. We have the Mermaid Scales, the loose powder, that is the $10 one. 22, you have the lippy, you have the mermaid, which is 42, the glow juice, the Charmacy liquid liner, which I think is mad cool. It goes perfectly with the palette. All right, so that is a good box in my opinion. I have not tried a collab palette from Eyescream Beauty that hasn't been good. Like, that's real honesty. Hey guys, editing Steph. So what I did was I had filmed July's box previously, but from behind the camera because my beauty room wasn't set up. So what I did is I condensed it into very quickly being able to show you the products so that you're reminded what products will be in the July's box. So when you enter this 3-winner giveaway, you'll know, okay? We're gonna pop over to that and then we will come back to the video and I will give you the rules. So please keep on watching. We have right here the first product, which is from Delancey. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was the dolphin palette, and it was so very cute, and I love the dolphin palette. Anyway, it is a multi-chrome eyeshadow palette. I know you guys have seen this already. I'm going to take you outside and show you these shadows in the sunlight. This is a 4 quad, and I will show you. That is the component. It does come in a plastic compact. Product is Queen or Queen. There is the component, very pretty. There it is. Now that is a, like, I want to say champagne-y type of highlighter. Let me go ahead and show you the swatches. There it is, just with lighting through my window. But there you have it. Now we have 2 items that are counting as one, and I'm super excited. Chantico Beauty. Now these, you can use them for highlighter. I've heard you can use them on your lips. This one has a shift of green, blue, and purple. It is so pretty. And we also have this one. It has a shift, so it says from lime to gold. But this has a very strong green shift, a lime shift. However, you do see the gold and see the pink though. So they didn't mark that on here. So I would say lime, gold to pink, right? We have both of these. There they are. Here they are swatched. Now, you can see, now I want to say this is a little bit of more of a, it is liquid, but a little bit more of a drier formula. You can definitely see the green and see the red in there, okay? I would put these on with a brush just for more of a even application. Now look at the shift on that. Blue, oh my gosh, there's the blue that we didn't see. Now this looks more of a gold, but again, like, it's just so pretty. I know it looks a little spotchy, that's me. I was rushing. And then the 4th product, because these are counted as 1. This is funny because I have been saying this ever since I first had Oakland on my channel. I've heard chatter about this. I will say I'm not a fan of the plastic. I wish they would stop that, but okay. And it's an ethereal nude. Again, it is from Oakland Cosmetics. There's the back. It does have the bunny. I have been saying this for so long about Oakland. Oakland is definitely a brand that does dupe palettes. They just don't, I think, advertise that. You know what I mean? But when you look at this color story, I knew immediately who it was a dupe from. I heard some people saying it reminds me of something. This, I want to say, is down to that goopy type of shadow. This is the Naughty palette, and it's duped. So that is what I think. So there you have it. I don't know if I'm going to put swatches out. I may just do a look with this. This is from Hot Mess Mama, and this is the collab with her and Ofra. This is the liquid lip. Now, guys, I gotta say, I love Rhonda. Oh my gosh. I can so relate to her. This is good for, what does that say? 24 months. Now, the doe foot for this is your, I guess, I don't want to say standard doe foot, but it does have like a slanted edge there. And it does go on super duper nice. It's a very comfortable formula. I did try it on, but I didn't leave it on long enough to see if it would transfer or not. It does say on the packaging, long-lasting liquid lipstick. See right there? So I'm assuming that it will stay in place for a while. Now, I did go a little heavy with the swatch so you guys could see it. I did just put it on, and you can see it does have a little bit of transfer. I'm thinking if you were to blot your lips, that it probably wouldn't move. So there you have it. That is Ice Cream Beauty Box for the month of July. You know I love the sparkliness, so I think they did a super duper good job. Even with the palette, you have a very neutral palette there with some shimmery goodness that you can incorporate. Even if you can't use this as a highlighter, you can absolutely use it as an inner corner. I mean, oh, I'm loving it. The possibilities for this box are endless, okay? All right, guys, so there you have it. That is July's beauty box. That is one that is going to be also given away in this 3-winner giveaway. Now let's just get back to the video. There's going to be 3 giveaways. There's going to be 3 winners. Let me break down the rules and we will say goodnight on this video. I'm so sorry I kept you for so long. Rule number 1 is you must be subscribed to this channel and you must be publicly subscribed. If you're not sure if you're public, ask me down below and I will check for you. With everything going on with me, you know, YouTube probably has unsubscribed or people have unsubscribed and I don't blame them. But I'm hoping that y'all will come back and stay back. Also, you must be 18 years or older, no children. For this particular video and giveaways, You must have a U.S. address. You don't have to live in the United States. If you know somebody in the United States, if they can send it to you, right now your girl just really can't afford it. I'm going to be completely transparent and honest with you. I'm really like trying to scale back, okay? Christmas is coming, advent calendars, that kind of thing, and more giveaways that I know are going to be international, and I'm going to make them international, and that is why I have to cut back a little bit somewhere. Also, when I call the winner, guys, you will have 48 hours to get a hold of me. Once I get a hold of you and we talk and you verify that you are who you say you are, I will then give you your tracking when I mail it out, and you will follow it from there. After I hand you over the tracking, I am no longer responsible for it once it is in the post office's hands, basically. I can't replace it. I don't have the products to do that. So make sure that you follow it when I give you the tracking. This is also going to be a requirement. When you get it, you must let me know. If you can, post a little picture or something on your Instagram, Facebook, whatever, because I want people to know that, you know, I may be late with these giveaways, but I do, in fact, send them out. Please don't subscribe. Unsubscribe. Come back when I have another one, because I can see that. It has to be crazy for y'all as well as myself. So please connect with me on some type of level, whether you're like beauty or just a quirky person, or, you know, you want to stick around and see if you can enter the giveaways, what have you. I don't mind if somebody joins because they found out about the giveaway. I can see that too. And that's fine, as long as you stay. You know what I mean? But if you leave and then come back, yeah, you won't be allowed to be in the giveaways. If you are picked, you will not be called. Now, I understand YouTube kicks you out, and I have been gone for a while. But once you come back, you should be back for this one, the next one, and the next one. Because remember now, next month, I will be calling these winners. So if I go in and I look, every time the random comment picks a winner and they tell me who it is, I go and verify that you are, in fact, still subscribed. Okay, so you want to make sure. All the rules will be listed down below, but guys, YouTube is not responsible, neither in any of the brands, neither is Eyescream Beauty. This is on me, okay? In this giveaway, there will be 3 winners. And the way we're going to decide who wins what is, you must comment down below in some form or fashion. My favorite box is the July box. You will say that. If you prefer the August box, you will say my favorite box is the August box. If you think you want a more neutral look, you can pick the bag. Now, I will let you pick 2 more products. I will send you a slew of pictures of all the products I have available. They will all be from Eyescream Beauty, whether it be from boxes in the past or bags that I have not touched or used. You can't say I like July and August. You can't do that. If you do that, that's going to automatically disqualify you from the giveaway, so don't do that, okay? Please pick just which one is your favorite and let me know. My favorite is, sometimes I will tell you to give me an emoji, and I will do that now. I want you to give me any color heart but red. Has to be, or it's not going to qualify as a correct entry. I'm hoping that y'all will watch this till the end. I will put it in the beginning. Please watch to the end, and that is the reason why you want to watch to the end. All right, guys, that is it for me. I am wiped the heck out. I am not used to filming for this long. I'm surprised my voice didn't go out, and I'm so happy. I can feel it getting really sore, so what I'm going to say to you, thank you very much for being here. I'm so happy to be back. Thank you to Eyescream Beauty for sending this over to me. Remember, guys, next month, use my code, SIMPLESTEPH. It's right here. I'll put it here again. Please follow all the rules of the giveaways. They are always listed down below. Please read them so that you got them nailed, and there's no like, oh, I didn't see that, I didn't hear you say that. Go down in the description box. They are always listed down below. Every single thing that I've said. I got some nice stuff, and from now to the end of the year, we're going to be doing a lot of giveaways. So just know that, all right? Please, guys, remember, mental health check-ins. Please take a few minutes every day and check yourself. How are you doing today? Were you in a bad mood today? Are you feeling all right? How did your day go? Take notice. Is there a pattern forming? You know, maybe there's something you need to take a look at. Remember, noticing is like half the battle. Prevention, prevention, prevention. Also, in this crazy mixed up world, please, guys, to all my loved ones out there, stay safe. Until the next one, see you.